Hello, YouTube. This is Vincent Lamicella in Sted McKenzie's level design class, and I think I'm gonna take a break from climbing these 7,000 steps to take a look at the Greybox for the level that I'm designing. Let's just teleport there since it doesn't, like, there is no... its location is not known to the outside world, but here it is. You know, I was kind of frustrated at first using the Skyrim editor, especially with the random crashing. I'll take random auto saving in Unreal in like the Killing Floor editor any day, but I think this might be my favorite experience so far. The fact that I was able to pick out all the pieces to put this whole map together. Now, this was probably the part I had the hardest part with, because you see, these two kits didn't fit very well together, so I had to use like a bunch of boulders and a dirt pile to sort of, you know, mask the seam. It wasn't like a seamless connection like the rest of the tiles. But, and like this part here was probably the hardest part because I had to keep tweaking this part to make something that a character could actually fit through. But, anyways, that's just one part. And down here we have a nice corridor leading into the rest of the dungeon. It's just a gray box, but I'm thinking I might add some small monsters, or at least some like props to give this place a good feel. And if that's if there's monsters here, I'm thinking this might be a nice break point. Maybe set up some like crates of equipment or some sort of like campsite thing here, because over here in this next room you'll probably, I'm thinking you might fight some rogues, you know, cut them down like that there, because this is a treasure cavern and you're not the only one who'd be looking for treasure in it. Anyways, you fight them, you get some stuff, and the boss is this way, but first we're going to take a little detour over here. You know, there shouldn't be... I'm making sure there's not too much backtracking, but this is like a little optional detour. You might find you know, mining equipment and a tunnel here that was started but never finished, probably because they heard a dragon roaring and got the hell out of there. But you might find like some treasure chests, maybe some pickaxes here, but then you go back this way and another long hallway. In retrospect, I'm thinking maybe this should have been a bigger hallway. This should lead to a bigger hallway, like about as big as that one leading out, because this will be like a treasure hoard. And of course, it's not just left alone. You've got like a big monster keeping all the stuff, and you gotta fight it, fight it. And then once it's defeated, you can explore more freely and maybe find some treasure chests, some locked. But then you go out here and you've got a nice big tunnel leading up and out of the cave. And I'm not gonna go that way because it doesn't lead anywhere. I got doors set up, but if you walk into them, you're taken out of the you're taken out of the dungeon and into nowhere. So I'm not gonna do that. It just sort of locks up because it doesn't load a new place. Just avoid. Yeah. It's still pretty empty, and like the flatness of these rooms back here kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like the first Elder Scrolls game, Arena. But still, I'm definitely getting the hang of this editor. I can put the tiles together seamlessly. There's no cracks of nothing showing through any of these walls. It just needs some props, some enemies, some lighting and ambient background noise, and it'll be a nice little cave to explore. But yeah, that's my first or second step towards building a level in Skyrim. Alright. So, here's to the next step, improving on this significantly. This is Vincent Lamicella, signing off.